We're just over 2 weeks into the new year, and investigators say a new law on guns is already making an impact.
The new law took effect January 1st. It is commonly known as a red flag law, which allows certain people to ask a court to temporarily prohibit someone from buying or owning a gun. In a WCCO investigation, Jonah Kaplan found petitions have already been filed and red flag orders approved.
WCCO Investigates uncovered court documents from 4 red flag cases already moving through the court process. In Sherborne, the Martin County Sheriff asked a judge to issue an order to protect a man who threatened suicide and possessed a pistol and long guns. That order was granted. In Maple Lake, the Wright County attorney warned about a man with prior arrests making threats, but he didn't own any guns, and this order means he now can't buy them. In Owatonna, the Steele County Sheriff also warned about a man making threats, online and in person, but a judge denied the petition, citing the man's clean record. The 4th case was filed 1 week ago in Brooklyn Park, a petition granted after police responded to reports of gunshots and a man attempting suicide, police taking possession of the weapon.
I understand this is speculative, but it's still an important question. Did this order save his life?
I think it's probably fair to say it probably did.
The new law passed last year by state lawmakers allowing law enforcement officials, county attorneys, family members, or guardians to request a protective order if there's an immediate and present danger of bodily harm to others or taking their own life. Brooklyn Park PD Inspector Elliot Faust calling this case a fairly obvious one to support a petition.
This conversation changes when a petition like this is granted by a judge, and the judge says, "Okay, law enforcement, now go get a person's guns," and that's a difficult situation for us.
So clearly, this case in Brooklyn Park and the other 3 across the state, they may be previews of what to come, but they cannot yet be looked as precedents. That's because this is still so new, and that's according not just to law enforcement officials we spoke with, but defense attorneys as well. What is the defining line between what's ethical, what's constitutional, and what's responsible?
I think most of us expected that a lot of this would come from domestic relationships, either people who are married, getting divorced, people who are living together.
If I was going to arrest somebody for a crime that they might commit, there'd be a lot of people that I probably would arrest, but that's not how our system works. And the same thing would be true here.
In Brooklyn Park, Jonah Kaplan, WCCO News.
A short-term protective order lasts 14 days. A long-term order, if granted, is between 6 months to 1 year.